Hey guys!
Hello everyone!
Welcome back to the channel. Today's mission, if we choose to accept it, which
we got to.
We don't have a choice and we're here, so we're doing it, is to clean out the storage building. Wah, wah, wah. Today is the day, but it's a good day to do it. It's not too hot, not too cold.
A little overcast.
Yeah, a little overcast. We don't be standing out here in the blazing heat. So we are about to make a giant mess. Apologies to anyone else on this row because it's going to be all of our stuff out here. I hope nobody shows up.
We're going to be respectful. We're going to keep our mess to one side.
Yeah. But it's going to be a giant mess. We have to at least get to a point where we know where the Christmas is, because that goes in next week.
Well, we know where the Christmas is. It's against that wall.
Yeah, but it's also...
Oh.
I saw the box that the tree goes in way off to this one side. So I think we've spread out.
We've just been throwing stuff in there. I think it's just a mess.
Yeah. And I brought stuff over here a couple of days ago and there wasn't anywhere to put it, so I piled it on more. So apologies for that, but we're going to fix that today. At the end, we are going to have a relatively, I'm not going to say clean, but...
we are going to try our best.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to at least be able to see the things that are in here and know where things are.
We have a little room to put some more stuff because we might be obtaining some more stuff. You never know.
Yeah. And
we should be, because we're going to sell stuff and then we'll have to get more stuff.
So
hopefully. I say that like I think it's happening, but it might not.
It might not. So I'm going to show you what it looks like first. We listen and we don't judge. Is that not the mantra for now? So I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then hopefully at the end it'll look very different. So let's get to
work. They say messy people are smarter.
Oh, well, we must be absolute geniuses then, because you're gonna be shocked. All right, so here it is. I think one of our main problems is we have a lot of stuff that's not in bins, so it's not very stackable. And we have bins where the stuff is sticking out of the top, also not very stackable. So I think we need to get some of these empty bins, and then there's some empty bins here, and then try to bin up as much as we can and label it. And then...
do we have a
I laid it out and forgot it. So,
I got a pen in my purse, so
yeah.
Put a piece of paper
or
on the top and say what it is.
We're about 100 feet from a Dollar Tree,
so
yeah,
that's true.
We can run over there and get some once we know what all's in here. But first order of business is probably to, and we also need to at some point decide if any of this goes to the Goodwill, if we're just going to part ways with it. But first, we need to clean out a spot to work, I guess.
Or some deserving thrift store.
Yeah. All right, let's start pulling out.
I just say put like things with like things, and then we'll start seeing how we want to organize it.
All right.
Bins all together. That one's, I could just take my break.
All right, so making a mess doesn't take that long.
No.
But we have at least a space to work, and this stuff is kind of in a place where we know kind of where everything is. But the question is, do we want to move it? Because this entire corner is Christmas, so it needs to come forward. Yeah.
Frame? Yeah, it's a size. Yeah.
Christmas. All right, so a quick little, hopefully halfway check-in. Hopefully. We have started organizing behind us. This is all display pieces, tents, chairs, anything we use for like a market. That's all in this corner. Then we have this shelf that we've always had, and right now it's art, frames, lampshades, and then dishes. And then we brought this one more forward, turned it so we would have a place to like drop off stuff that's not in a box until it gets processed. And like that thing's just too big for a box, that little doll cradle. Then we have this thing that we hang on the wall when we have like little bits and bobs to display, some books that need to go to the booth, and then florals that we don't want to get crushed. Next, we started figuring out the Christmas situation. All of this corner is Christmas.
Except for that
in the
chair.
bins. And then
No, that's his fall crafts right there.
oh yeah, you're right. So that box is fall crafts, and then that chair is obviously not Christmas, but some of it says not priced.
But I don't know that we can trust what's on the outside of these.
Well, some of this has come over recently.
Okay.
It's from the our
We
house.
lied, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. The sun has come out and it's starting to get a little warmer, but we have this section to deal with, and then we got to figure out all of this stuff, where it goes, if it's coming back in, if it's going to donation, what the situation is. We used to have piles. That used to be furniture and display pieces, baskets, bins that were already determined or that needed a lid. Now it's just a free-for-all. So
Be careful when you guys are doing this stuff. Jump or fail.
yeah.
She hurt her little self.
Yeah, one minor injury. Well, I'm hoping it's minor. I fell, scuffed my knee up pretty bad. You know that like feeling when you're falling? You know you're falling. You can't do anything about it. You're kind of like in slow motion and you're like, do I just let myself fall? Do I try to stop it? And I figured, just let it happen. Let it happen. I hope my knee can take it. So we're going to keep going, and then we will update you guys in a little bit.
Here's another one that's not finished. Oh. What you sell?
All right, another quick check-in.
You got glitter on your face.
I got glitter on my face. I mean, there's probably mice poop and roach stuff all over us. We're trying to wrap up. My hand is turning into quite the issue, so may need x-rays, TBD, but such is life. We have gotten in all of the little stuff. Everything's been binned up. We don't have it, I forgot the masking tape, so we don't have it like labeled or anything, but it's all in bins and in here, so that's a good start. We've gotten all the furniture back in, except for either things we're taking with us or Christmas, because that's coming in, I mean that's going out first, so it needs to go in last. We still have some dishes to deal with, some empty bins, empty picnic baskets, and empty crates. Is that all?
I think so.
Okay, so we're doing pretty good. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm excited to show you guys what it looks like at the end, because the fact that I can even stand in here is a win.
Yeah.
It's a win. So let's finish up and I'll show you guys what we were able to accomplish today. Well, it's not as impressive as I thought it was gonna be. But just envision that 1, 2, 3 stacks of bins, and then all of this stuff right here is Christmas. All that stuff will come out next week. These are empty bins. We're gonna take this display piece back to the booth and use it to hang quilts or tablecloths or something on it, just to get it out of here, because it's not doing us any good in here. But we are at a point where everything's organized. All of this stuff, we know what it is. We know it needs to be gone through and taken to the booth. That's mostly art and lampshades, the black one. And then that whole corner, display pieces and tents, stuff for fairs. And then this whole middle section is mostly furniture, display pieces, baskets, and then back here, empty crates. So empty crates, empty bins, and then display pieces. So it's a ton more organized than it was. We know where everything is and where everything should go when we bring it back over here. And then back in the back is our fall, spring. There's an Easter bin. There's a couple of summer bins. So all that stuff is in that back corner. And then there's a box of like fall crafts that we have, like foam pumpkins, that kind of stuff, ribbon, that kind of stuff. So doesn't look as impressive, but it's 100 times better. Just take my word for it. So that is all for us for this week. Might have been a shorter video. I don't know how much footage we got, but rest assured it was a long day.
Very long.
Tiring. So we are done.
Necessary evil.
Yeah, it is a necessary evil, especially when you have seasonal stuff. Because this whole wall.
Although I'm surprised at
It's
how little
seasonal.
spring, summer, and fall stuff we had.
Yeah.
left.
Well, fall's still at the booth.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we've sold a bunch of it.
Yeah, we have sold it. We have significantly less spring and summer bins than we had this time last year. So a win is a win. So we are probably going to the urgent care.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.